Hi everyone, it's Derek from the iReady podcast here, and this is my reaction to the 1-1 draw against Dundee in the Premiership tonight. Another away performance, more dropped points. I can't tell you any more than what we already know. Every single one of us already know that this is it for Clement. He has to go. You could maybe accept results like this, poor performances on occasion, given the shit hand he's been dealt this season, if you could see improvements, much like you could see vast improvements in Gerrard's first couple of years. However, we can't even do the basics right. And some of the nonsense that Clement is coming away with in pressers, there was just the last presser there talking about Celtic have been able to buy £30 million worth of players and they're just sitting on the bench. That is neither here nor there, because there's other teams with much lesser budgets than us and they're getting results against all the other teams. There's a stat, apparently Motherwell have won more away games than us this season. That is not acceptable in the slightest, and I think he came away with some nonsense about that he's no concerned and the away form is nothing to be concerned about. No, that's just absolute nonsense. When you come away with rubbish like that and when you're not seeing improvements in the team, Clement has to go. The game tonight lined up with Kelly, Ridvan, Proper, Nsiala, Jefte, Barron, Diamande, Cherny, Barami, Hadji and Igman. On the subs bench, Munn, Cortez, Dessers, Matondo, Dill, King, McCausland, Rice and Danilo. So the interesting thing was Proper was given the captaincy. You look at the starting lineup, it's almost like a blind pick, to be honest, who was going to be the captain. Maybe Barron, maybe Hadji. I wouldn't have gave Proper it, but there's no many players there that you would say. And you look at the bench, it's rather light as well. I know we've got injury crisis now, but there's other players in that B team just now who are playing a lot better than what we're seeing in the first team. Why can't they be given more of a game? So I'm not going to go too much into the game, to be honest. On the 6th minute we went 1-0 down when Dundee scored. It was a ball into the box from the left, off the shin of Nsiala. It wasn't cleared, a shot was blocked. A bit of fortune, it spun the ball right to the right side of the box at the touchline. A long cut back on the deck, back to the left hand side, and a shot into the net. As soon as it went wide right and you knew they were going to cut it back, you knew exactly that was going to be a goal, because we lose simple goals like that time and time again. Just not picking up men, not defending properly, not putting in challenges. So lightweight. We really never played much better than that. We were playing really slow, lethargic football once again, passing it back about, looking just for the perfect gap, not really doing much, and really out of nowhere on the 34th minute Cherny made it 1-1. The Dundee player goes down in our box after a coming together with Nsiala. The keeper gathers it. Kelly, brilliant vision, he quickly gets the ball up the pitch to the left hand side to Hadji. He then passed to Igman, who has some lovely hold up play, beats a couple of players, gets it to the right side of the box, and Cherny shoots it into the back of the net. There was a VAR check to see if it was a penalty in the first instance. However, the goal stood as there was nothing really in it. Right decision for me. Was there contact? Yes. Was there enough contact to give a penalty? No. Was it a dive? No. I just think it was one of these innocuous things that happened. Of course, Celtic fans are going to say otherwise, Dundee fans will say otherwise, Rangers fans will say no, it was the correct decision, so be of that what it may. And then we never really kicked on after that. Into half time, Hadji came off, Matondo came on. I don't know if that was an injury or the fact that there was a tactical change. Hadji, again, much like the whole team, wasn't playing great, but there's probably other players I would have taken off before him. Matondo, again, bringing him in from out the cold. It's maybe good to see him and get him playing, but not at the expense of when you're playing really badly and you're chasing the game effectively, because we needed to win this. A draw was not acceptable. Dundee had the ball in the back of the net in the 64th minute after a lovely quick sweeper move, ending in him getting the ball to the right hand side, across into the middle and blasted into the net. It was an early offside flag, a long VAR check, and it confirms the offside. But that was the danger. They were playing quick, fast, free-flowing football. We were playing slow, methodical, lethargic football. They made Kelly pull off a good few saves tonight by playing that way, and we were getting nothing, because we were playing the way we were playing. So what does that tell you about the styles of football here? Barron came off in the 66th minute, Danilo came on. Tierney had a decent effort in the 69th minute. Eggman had a shot in the 72nd minute, which was a decent effort. Dundee had a quick break in the 74th minute. It ended in a shot over the bar. It was a really poor miss. It probably should have been on target at least. Ridvan came off on the 80th minute. McCausland came on. Diomande, really unlucky here on the 86th minute with a looping shot from the edge of the box. Hits the top of the post and back into play. Really unlucky. 87th minute, Tierney off and Cortez on. And that's pretty much how the game ended up. Once again, not good enough in the slightest. We just simply cannot keep going on like this. The reaction online will be palpable if they're actually paying much attention to any online reaction. The fans that attend maybe need to not attend anymore because there needs to be some changes. We cannot keep going on like this. Patrick Stewart has a big decision to make and he needs to make it soon. I can't reiterate that enough. We've said it in the last few podcasts. I think we're now 15 points behind Celtic. It's just not good enough. I can't really say much more than that. So it lines us up into the next game at the weekend. That's at home, fortunately, which our fortunes maybe tend to be a wee bit better. That's against St Johnstone at 3 o'clock. So we'll see if there's a new manager in place by that point. We'll see how we play regardless, but something really drastically needs to change now. So thanks for listening and goodbye.